Hi, everybody, and welcome to the new YWCA. We are in our Hefner Center. This is a building that a lot of people might know as the former Guest House Hotel. It was built in the late 60s. We bought it at the end of 2020. The pandemic, the hotel shut down during the pandemic, and we bought it at the tail end of that year. And we've been working on renovating it ever since. So you might recognize a lot of people have been in this hotel for one reason or another. There's birthdays, anniversaries, and graduations. This restaurant was one of the few in town that had music every night of the week. So a lot of people came here for the live music. And we have left a lot of the space as it was in this lobby area. We've done cosmetic renovations, updating the carpet and the ceiling and the paint, but left a lot of the footprint the same because we think that it adds a really good sense of dignity to the programs that we deliver for our clients, and we want people to understand the importance of the work that we're doing. So we've left this lobby kind of big as it is. We're going to come around the corner here, and on the east side of the building is where we offer our residential programs. The YWCA, as you've seen from the banners, we have multiple programs that we offer. We have two residential programs. We have this region's crisis shelter. We're open 24/7, 365 days a year. So we have people that come in the middle of the night and in the middle of the day, and we have people, staff that are here all the time, answering that 800 number that people call and bringing people in when they need us. Families live here. A lot of kids live here. So the crisis shelter, which is for survivors of domestic violence and sexual assault, if they need shelter. And we also have a residential addictions treatment program, which is a subacute certified CARF accredited medical facility. So there's kind of two levels of care that we offer, two different kinds of residential. One's on the ground level, one's on the second floor, but they all eat dinner together.
Wow, awesome. Now I know we're getting ready to go in with residents
Yes.
things. Is that you said no faces?
No faces.
Okay,
No
I do hear
faces.
some babies though.
Yes, there are absolutely some babies here, which is,
Okay.
I'll tell you, that is one of the best and the worst things about our shelter is the kids break my heart every time. And but they also can be the most joyful. So it's a special thing. But yeah, it just, I would say, as you're filming, just be careful maybe to point your camera down or up or something, just so people know that you're not filming them.
Definitely. Awesome.
And you'll know
Alrighty.
this is the third layer of security.
I'll be going up, you guys. But keep listening.
Oh, this is the third secured door you're coming through. You had to come through two secured doors to get into the lobby, and now a third secured door to get to the residential area. It's very intentional that we put those safety measures in place for our clients. We want them to feel safe and secure while they're here. This used to be an indoor pool area. Again, a lot of families may remember enjoying the pool. Let's see, it looks like we've got some folks in there. This is our recovery lounge. I'm gonna, you know what, they're in there, so I'm not gonna go in. What used to be the pool is now the living room for our recovery clients. On this side, this is the former restaurant area. So we, of course, just did cosmetic updates and turned it into the dining room for our clients. And just kind of here how we've made some updates. If you click above the bar level, you can see that we've converted the area that used to be where the bar was. We took that up. The whole family actually took that with them. I think they're using it in the building. And we built a kids' play area, an indoor play area. Wow. What's really wonderful is that we have a mural that was painted by Fresh Laundry. Theo Smith, one of our Fort Wayne locals, natives, did that mural for us. And actually, the painting of the women in the lobby. So just really good things happening. Some of the assets of this room are our support group rooms. One of the things that we offer, it looks like it just wrapped up. So this is one of our support group rooms. We offer support groups. There are actually 20 different groups that meet throughout the week, and all of our clients, both the residential clients from the crisis shelter and from the recovery program, can come in. We do strengthening families, we do parenting cooking classes, we do anger management, we do recovery classes, we do,
Wow.
recovery from trauma classes. Just lots of options for people, and people can drop in as they want to, or not if they don't want to. We just want to make it available to everybody. Everybody comes to it in their own time.
Awesome.
He comes to help you. Let's see if. Thank you for dinner. Yeah, here we go. Good line of sight. This area. This is one of the nicer eating areas. They call it the green room.
Oh, it's cold in here.
It is cold in here. Always windows. And not many bodies right at the moment. But you have a good view of the courtyard. One of the things we love about this property is the fact that there's this courtyard, and we closed in the outdoor pool. We filled it in, and that made that our playground.
Awesome.
There's an 8-foot vinyl security fence that encloses the entire perimeter of the building.
Oh.
So it's completely safe. All of the access gates to that are alarmed, so we know if anybody tries to get in that shouldn't.
Awesome.
It's security and safety of our clients is the number one consideration for us. That's the first thing that we think of. We kept some of the attributes. We kept the pergolas, so I just have visions of moms sitting in the pergola while the kids are playing on the playground. And we added, there's a sidewalk that goes around along what used to be the hotel rooms, and we extended it around the ends. There's a walking path that people can walk around. As you look at it on this east side, that's where all of the residential rooms are, what used to be hotel rooms. This hotel had 120 hotel rooms. It's a total of 86,000 square feet. So the hotel rooms on this side have become the residential program. The hotel rooms on the west side of the building, on the front half is where the administrative offices are, and on the back half, the south half of it, the lower level Bowen has put in and is operating a federally qualified health clinic, which is a Medicaid health clinic, which is not just for our clients, but for anybody in the community.
Really?
Really. And above that, we are renovating what used to be 17 hotel rooms and making it into apartments. So we're actually doing 2 apartment projects right now. I know that you know about one of them, but the first one actually is we call it the Lofts, the YW Lofts, and it's dedicated to survivors of domestic violence. So it's specifically funded. It's got project-based vouchers, so it's a permanent supportive housing that'll be rent-free for people that fit the parameters. We're really excited about it. It's not quite done yet, but we're working on it. And then, of course, the other project we're doing in partnership with New Covenant Church, and that will be our substance use disorder housing, and that'll be start with 8 apartments down there by New Covenant.
Awesome. Awesome. Wow. So the dining room closes at 10 o'clock p.m. Huh?
Well, technically it does, but we have folks that work second or third shift, so they can move when they need.
Okay.
Diamond is one of our advocates. She's really good about helping parents be strong supporters of their kids and helping them understand how to do parenting.
Yes.
There's no handbooks. We all know that. No handbooks.
Yeah, I heard that parenting moment.
That's right. That's right. So this side, this is where our clients enter and exit the building. We've got a 2-stage vestibule here, so they can't come in. All clients do get a key fob when they come, but that just lets them into their room and into the washroom, the laundry room. But they have to come into the building. They have to be buzzed in by our staff that are here 24/7, and then there's a second door that they get buzzed into. So
Awesome.
yeah, just again those layers of security.
Yeah.
So this is the
Wow.
first hall where the hotel rooms used to be. Again, in the hallway, just cosmetic finishes. We kept a lot of the touches of the hotel, and we love the character of this old hotel. We wanted that to be a part of what this space was for people. One of the really nice things is every room has a bathroom because they were all hotel rooms. Yeah. So we've got so many more bathrooms for families. This wing
Awesome.
of the hall is dedicated to mainly families that are survivors of domestic
Mm.
violence. We try to get the families together and then the singles sit down
Awesome.
at the other end.
Wow.
In the center of the building, we have the staff areas. You may not have noticed, but we have cameras over every square foot of this building. There are over 96 cameras covering that.
Wow.
And if you come in, good afternoon. How are you? Good. You can see we've got cameras that cover all of it, and the staff that we have two
Awesome.
staff offices, one upstairs and one downstairs, and they're monitoring the cameras. They're buzzing people in. They're helping clients get what they need. So we have a constant presence to support people.
Awesome. That is awesome. Now, how do you like this? Of course, this works better because you can have more people in this facility.
Yes.
But how different is it from the other facility you guys were at on Wells?
Well, it's been a lot of, we never operated a shelter. Well, we did many years ago. We started on Wells Street,
Mm-hmm.
the shelter. When we started the first domestic violence shelter in the state of Indiana in 1976. So we are officially 50 years old this year, which is amazing.
Wow.
And for a while, they did have shelter on Wells Street. That's when they had the health club. Oh, we got people coming through.
Mm-hmm.
Right. We had the health club, but in the 80s, they built a shelter on Decatur Road. So really, we had been there 40 years.
Wow.
But this is very different. That shelter on Decatur Road was only 22,000 square feet. This one's 86,000.
Mm-hmm.
We've clearly outgrown it. It's nice to have a little breathing room here. And it also some of the things like additional bathrooms for people, additional laundry facilities. In our Decatur Road building, we had 4 washers and 4 dryers. Here we have 18.
Oh, wow.
And we have a washer and dryer room, a laundry room for each wing. There are 4 wings, and each wing has its own laundry room. So just lots of ways. It's much updated. The dining room is so much nicer. The kitchen is huge. Just a lot of good things.
Awesome. Incredible.
Now we're gonna walk back through the same way we take. Oh, if you're all right here, I'll just go. Okay, thank you.
My turn. Thank you.
Yeah, of course. Thank you.
There it is. Good job.
Incredible.
One of the things I always remember is for however long they need us, this is somebody's home. And as we were planning these renovations of the facility, the key things that we kept in mind were that this is a home that needs to be welcoming, it needs to feel safe, and it needs to be functionally safe for people. So kind of walking that line of feeling safe and being safe, you don't want it to feel like a prison.
Yeah,
It's kind of the opposite of that. Anybody can get out.
Yeah.
But we're trying to restrict who gets in.
Yeah, definitely. Incredible. Great facility. Now, what made you get into women, assisting women?
Me personally?
Yeah.
Well, I'm a girl. And there's part of that. I'll tell you, my background is a little varied for this kind of work. My undergraduate degree is sociology and religious studies. And so I always had an instinct to help people. That old, I want to work with people that not every college student, this college student thought. But then I realized that I actually had more of a knack for business. So I went back and got my MBA and worked in private sector for a while. I worked in government, I worked in education, I worked in corporate finance. And what I realized over time was this is the work that feeds my soul. And part of it is that it's women. I'm a survivor of domestic violence. That's a part of the story. It doesn't necessarily make a difference in how I do the job every day, but it certainly informs how I do it. And what I've discovered as I've been doing this work, I actually was just reflecting on this over the holidays.
Mm.
I like who I'm becoming in this job. I like who I am. And it certainly has been a challenge. There are plenty of challenges. And this past year, 2025 was a big one. But you don't grow without those challenges. And as I've been stretched, I've been strengthened. So,
That is so good.
yeah.
That is so good.
I just love it. I love the work. I spent some time, particularly when I was politically involved, when I wasn't around women much at all, and intentionally sought board work that would allow me to work. So I served on the YWCA board and on the Women's Bureau board for a time. And I did that because I wanted to be more more aware of women's issues. Even though I'm a girl, I should know, but there were things that I hadn't experienced in my life, and I wanted to understand things better. And I think that all was a part of leading me to this role. Yeah.
That is so good.
Yeah.
That is so good.
So there are parts that are still under construction. This kitchen is one of them. If you can see it, that's really behind the scenes.
Yeah, it's real behind the scenes, huh?
Yeah. But it's so big. It's such a big space. Part of it, we have a tenant, Gratitude Catering, is going to come in and is renting this section of the kitchen. This is 1/4 of the kitchen. This kitchen was nearly 5,000 square feet, which is insane.
Wow.
So this is one section. We walk back and around the corners. I'll show you the area where we make all of our meals.
Okay.
I did not realize that. I'm just looking. Hey, how are you? That's all right. I'm doing a podcast interview. So, no, you're fine. You are fine. I'm just showing off our fabulous kitchen. It's so different from the kid room. So this is the main YWCA kitchen. What we have around the corner. This is a section of the kitchen that we've turned into a training area. So one of our big focuses with food service is we want to equip clients to cook themselves. We call it the family table concept. So we do things in this area that teaches them how to cook and what a joy it can be to prepare food, how to work with natural foods, and what a joy it is to bring a family together around a table. That's a special time. And I think so many of our families have had a chance to experience that. I mean,
yes,
but
we've gotten away from it too.
We can get them towards just once or twice a week doing that. It makes a big difference now that families. That's what this space is about. Awesome. And then the fourth space back over there is kind of our grab and go area. So we have coffee and microwaves. And most of our breakfast and lunch are self-served because people are coming and going at different times. But it's dinner that we prepare all together. You're fine. We'll get out of your way.
No, you're okay. Wow, this is, it really
we have
is.
4 walk-in freezer and coolers that we installed. The kitchen alone was over $1 million.
Gee, oh,
sorry.
What's that little up there? And so I see you've been the CEO of the YWCA 8 years.
Yes, ma'am.
But how long have you been with the facility or with the organization?
Actually, I started as CEO. I served on the board in the late 90s, and then actually cycled off the board in the early 2000s, but came back as CEO. Yeah, it was kind of a surprise. It was definitely a job thing. I got a call from a friend that owns the search firm that was looking for the new CEO. She's like, Paula, the YWCA CEO is retiring. I'm like, oh, really? I didn't realize. And she's like, yeah, they really need a dynamic leader. I'm like, oh yeah, they probably do. And she's texted me, she finally called and she's like, would you just apply for the job? And I'm like, oh, okay. So it was kind of nice. And it was such a mix of experience at the time. I was working in a consulting role. And I enjoyed that because it was very flexible and I got to do a lot of different things for different people. But it's also kind of isolating because consulting, it may sound glamorous, but you're spending a lot of time at your kitchen table or in hotel rooms or boardrooms, and you do a little bit of the project, but you don't get to see it through all the way.
Okay.
So I kind of missed being connected to the community and being really a part of an organization. So I applied, and 6 weeks later they hired me, and I was like, whoosh.
Wow.
And you know that's when God's in it, right?
Wow.
When the whoosh happens.
Yes.
So.
When the whoosh happens. Come on with this word. That is a word.
Well, you know, when he moves, it's that wind. It just pushes you through.
Wow.
You want to grab your bag before we go any further?
Sure.
Okay. All right. Although we're going to come back out here. Are you going to need
Okay.
it?
Yeah. No.
Okay.
No.
Right.
I won't need it. No.
Okay. As we're going on to this section, I want to point out you've seen probably here and there these little butterflies.
Yeah.
I don't know if you caught them. We have a member of our team, Aisha Pearson, who passed away unexpectedly last summer. And she was our director of residential services, only 48 years old, and had a massive heart attack and he died. And so our whole team was just devastated, as you might imagine. But what we did in recognition was we bought a bunch of these butterflies, and every team member took butterflies, and we've stuck them all over the facility just to remember her.
Wow.
And that's the work she did. She was with us for over 10 years. What an impact.
Wow.
This room we call our Persimmon Lounge.
Okay. Are there people in here?
Yeah, I don't think there's anybody in here right
Okay.
now. Sometimes they have evening hours, but they don't right now, it looks like. A little better. This area was the boardroom. We added 4 offices on each side for a total of 8 offices. We have 4 therapists on staff, and we do full-time, we do counseling for people, and it's free of charge. If you have insurance, we'll bill it, but if you don't have insurance, it's not a problem. And of course, our therapists specialize in trauma and helping people work through what they've experienced from domestic violence or from sexual assault or from addiction. And it's a really nice, and we wanted it to feel like a private practice. And so when people came in, they were comfortable with that. Yeah. And a lot of good work. We also have 4 rooms that we hold as meeting rooms. One of the things beyond our residential services are our community-based services. We have 13 full-time advocates that work in domestic violence and sexual assault and go out to our 6-county region and work with people. Because there's a lot of people that may be experiencing abuse but don't need shelter, or maybe they're not ready to leave, or they can stay with a friend, or some kind of other arrangement, but they still need help. They still need help with safety planning, with figuring out how to make some protective orders, just getting on with the rest of their lives. And so our advocates meet with them out all over the place in libraries and coffee shops, wherever it's convenient for them, and sometimes they come here and do meetings. Incredible. We try to think of everything.
Incredible. And I see all the, now I'm paying more attention to the butterflies now. Wow.
So we're a little over halfway with the tour now.
That's okay. That's okay. That's okay.
Well, it's just such a big building.
It is huge. And you know, you don't think of it being this large when you're just at the hotel part, you know.
Exactly. You
but
start wandering around.
Yeah, it's a facility.
Yes.
Okay, this was already here, right?
That
this
actually was
here?
already here. That's the when we bought it. We bought all the furniture with it.
Did you really?
Oh yeah, they took the bar and a generator, and everything else stayed. So we have repurposed everything we can. Most of our office furniture is repurposed from the hotel rooms.
I have to show you guys this.
Oh, this is our empowerment boutique. We'll go in. I'll show you.
Okay.
And it's just a wonderful space. There's some really good stories.
Okay. So you guys take donations?
Well,
or do you? Okay.
We have a partnership with Amazon.
Wait, with who?
with Amazon.
With Amazon, you guys.
Amazon is just 4 miles down the road, their
Yeah.
distribution center.
Mhm.
Every Monday we go and we take our big cargo van and we pick up 4 to 6 pallets of everything that Amazon sells. So all of this
What?
is new. All of this is new. And we have a group of volunteers that come in and sort through it. We have two women that are both
What?
retired social service workers,
What?
used to work for nonprofit agencies that come in and they sort it all. And this section is our empowerment boutique. We set this up so it's an incentive for clients. They do chores, they do things to earn points, and then they come shop in the boutique. It's all brand new.
Wow, you
So
guys.
they get first dibs on everything that comes in from Amazon for the clients. There's housewares and things over here. There's makeup. There's jewelry. There's all kinds of stuff. And some of this Amazon stuff might come in maybe because the
Wow.
lid got damaged, but it's
Mm.
still a good product. It's a great product, an
Wow.
amazing products.
Mm, mm, mm.
So
That
this
is
is Tuesday.
something.
They've already had a couple of shopping rounds, so it's a little thinned out right now.
Okay, so what are the?
So that's how many points they
That's
need.
how many points. Okay, Mael.
There's Joe.
Mhm.
Yep.
Incredible.
Yes.
That is.
It is really amazing.
Oh, that is a
Just
blessing. My
this section,
goodness.
we come in through this part of the building here,
Mhm.
and that's where we bring the Amazon in. We have a family. There's a mom and her kids that come in every Monday afternoon, and they unpack all the boxes and sort everything. So we get everything from, what are these? These are overnight diapers.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are adult diapers. These are kids' toys. These are beach toys. Puzzle, like soccer cleats.
Wow.
Everything that
Wow.
Amazon
Wow.
sells, we get. It's amazing. Here around the corner, there's a mess that you can see. So all of the women's hygiene products, a lot of personal care items. What's wonderful about this
Mm.
is this partnership has allowed us to treat our clients with so much more dignity. So before, because shampoo, conditioner, body wash, they're expensive.
Mhm.
So we bought the economy size and we gave people their portion. Like here's your shampoo for the day, here's your conditioner for the day. I hated that.
Yeah.
I hated it.
Mhm.
But we had to from a budget perspective. Now when people come in, we give them a box with full size everything they need. And it's just the best. It's just the
Wow.
best.
Look at
Yeah.
God just exalted and
Yes.
I see the sheets and cover.
Oh yeah.
Oh my
And
gosh.
this, so when they get ready to move out, is we equip them with whatever they need for their home. And we don't control what comes in. That's the rules with the Amazon stuff. We can't sell it, and we
Right.
have to take everything they give us. So we don't know what we're gonna get week to week, but we get laundry detergent, amazing. All the dental hygiene
This
stuff.
is incredible.
It
Incredible.
really is.
Wow. Hmm. Incredible.
We've gotten such a wide variety of things. We got a motorcycle helmet, boat anchor. I mean, Amazon sells it all.
Yes. Okay, now who did this photo
So
here?
that mural up there is when we used to operate Dress for Success boutique.
Ah,
And we
okay,
were this
okay.
region's Dress for Success, but what we found was after the pandemic, people aren't dressing professionally anymore. Or what professional dress is has changed.
Oh,
So it used to
okay.
be you needed a suit, you needed professional clothes for interviews,
Mhm.
and then we noticed in 21, 22, people were coming to us after they got the job for things, and they didn't want the formal clothes. We were getting a ton of donations from all of those business women who didn't need to wear those clothes
Yeah.
anymore because they didn't need to wear it in their workplace. So we got lots of donations, but nobody needed it.
Oh, wow.
So we're like, finally in 2023, we identified that we only had 26 clients in the first 6 months. So one client a week, we couldn't justify keeping the boutique open for that.
Okay.
So instead, we partnered with Blue Jacket.
Yeah, I love Blue Jacket.
So good. They've got their boutique. So we send stuff to them. And that's one of the things we've learned is we have to be really careful about doing what we do best, which is taking care of people that are survivors either from addiction or domestic violence, sexual assault. We're not reselling clothes. We're not sorting through things. So people that want to donate to us, we very much appreciate that. But it's much better if they give to one of our partners like Blue Jacket because they'll turn over the clothes much more quickly. Like for us, we'd have to start sorting, and what comes in may or may not be what we need that week. Like it's just a whole thing. And people don't always think about that until I explain it. But yeah. And we like
Awesome.
our clients with the Amazon stuff. We like to give them new stuff.
Yes.
There's a dignity to that.
Yes. Wow.
So we'll walk back to this section. This is a staff office area.
Okay.
Again, used to be hotel rooms.
Okay.
We converted it so that one section of the hall is all of our addiction recovery case managers and clinical staff. And then the other side is all of the staff for domestic violence and sexual assault programs.
Wow.
It's just that it goes on and on. A whole lot of people doing some really good work here.
Sounds like it. It really sounds like it.
Now I'm going to give you a peek in the construction area. I was in there earlier this morning. I haven't been in since since this afternoon, so I never know what it's going to look like.
Okay.
They're still actively working. Well, all right. Break on through. So this is the section. This will be the lobby for our apartment clients. The people that get to live in the lofts upstairs. They will come in through this door over here. And there's secure doors, of course. But they'll come in, they'll use the same entrance as Bowen. Here, I can show you the Bowen.
Okay.
I think they're still open. So this is the Bowen Health Clinic that's on site. They've done such a nice job with this. We're really excited. They're wonderful partners. So they have a full, and they have clinical and physical health staff on site every time they're open. So our lofts tenants will come in through the same door and go through here. They'll be buzzed in. We've set up a security system, so anybody that comes in, kind of, I told you about how they have to be buzzed in to come on the residential side. Same thing on this side.
Good. Good, good, good.
We're gonna walk up the stairs. That'll wind up being their laundry room. They're both putting in a wheelchair right now.
Oh, that's cool.
So we'll have a laundry space on site and a little lounge with a TV.
Wow. They are really doing a great work in here. And so you guys have been they've been doing this since
we started construction in well, we bought the building in 2020, but then we had to put together our plans and hire an architect and raise the money. So this is an example. Let me see if I can. There we go. Okay. This will be one of our 2-bedroom apartments.
2-bedroom. Wow.
Yeah, yeah. It's exciting to see.
It really is. Wow.
And we'll allow 2 people per bedroom, so it could be mom and 3 kids.
Oh, okay, okay.
We have 4 2-bedrooms, and we'll have 9 efficiencies. Here's one of the efficiencies. Let's go on the bed. Let me show you a better one. But it feels like a whole different space, doesn't it?
It does. It really does.
Here where the lights are. There we go. So again, these would be old hotel room bathrooms, and we renovated we kind of wanted to straddle that balance of having as many units as possible, but also have bedrooms for women that have children. So we're building in day beds for everybody. We'll put TVs, and they have a little mini kitchen. They'll have a full-size fridge, full-size stove. Maybe I'll sample them. We're excited about it.
Oh, man, I'm getting excited just walking around listening. Wow, seeing everything. So, how can the public assist with this project? Is there anything that?
So we have had tons of volunteers helping us with things. We have a lot of volunteers that help us moving things around. When I talked about that, like all the furniture was pieces in the hotel, we've moved that back and forth and all over the place.
Mhm.
We have people that are helping us with the yard work. This is a much bigger property than we're used to having, so landscaping and that kind of help. We have volunteers that are helping us with things like our Amazon boutique and the retirement boutique. We have volunteers that come in and serve as foster grandparents for our kids, which is really fun.
Oh.
Yeah, oh yeah. We have, there's a lot of them don't get much. This is the administrative section.
Yep.
So you'll see this is some of the furniture that's waiting to go into the lofts. I've got a room on, I don't think there's a light in here. No, you're not gonna be able to see it. I've got rooms full of dressers waiting for them to go into the apartments. Dressers and tables and chairs and all kinds of stuff. But yeah, I think that, we always, of course, we always need donations. We always need financial support. We are looking for one of the things that we don't take used clothes, but we could with housewares. We're getting ready to stock up. We want each of the apartments we want to go beyond just an empty apartment. We want it to be fully set up for people as they come in. So we're looking for pots and pans and dish sets and glasses and those kinds of things. Okay. Yeah, it just depends on what a person's talent is. Somebody want to come in and help with a Bible study. Somebody want to do a book club. Does somebody want to come in and teach people a craft? All kinds of things. We have one person that we do bingo on Thursday nights, I think it is. There, we made the full circle.
I see. Back to the picture, you guys.
Yes. Back to the picture.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow. Just incredible facility.
Thank you.
Incredible facility.
Yeah.
Great work.
I've spent the past couple of years with a love-hate relationship with this place, as you might imagine. It's been a lot. And it has not been an easy renovation. But when I walk through and I see people, their kids laughing, and I see people sitting down together, families living here, it strikes me just how meaningful this work is and what a difference it's making for folks. So that just makes my heart happy.
Now, I do have one question I ask all of my guests. Have you ever wanted to quit? And what did that moment look like?
I haven't ever wanted to quit because I'm not a quitter. Okay. My husband calls me tenacious Pete.
Okay.
But I have been really exhausted on a regular basis. Just really worn out or frustrated and stressed out and on my knees praying about what's going to be the next thing. I don't know. I don't know where it's coming from. So I've had a lot of that. Okay. When I say that I've been stretched and strengthened me, that's what I mean. But no, I know that God placed me in this work, the whoosh. I know that this is where He wants me to be. And who am I to quibble with that? And when He's ready for me to move on, then He'll make that be fully evident. And it this might be my last job. I don't know. I'm 57. I've got a few years left in me, but there's lots of good work. So no, I haven't. I mean, I've had other people ask, nobody else would do all this stuff. Why do you do this? I'm like, because God told me to. He didn't wake me up in the middle of the night, nothing dramatic like Paula, do this work. But just the way it happened, I knew He had His hand on it. Okay. And I believe that if He leads you to it, He's going to get you through it.
Amen.
Yeah.
Amen.
Yeah.
Wow. This has been incredible.
Thank you.
Is there anything else that you want to share with us?
I would just say that one of the things I want to accomplish with this building is helping women of every walk of life understand that we're here for them. when we were on Decatur Road, we were kind of buried a little bit. And I think some people think that because they have money or they have a job or that they, even though they're experiencing abuse, that they should be able to figure it out on their own. And I'm here to say, don't make it harder on yourself than you have to. I just really want women across this community to know that we're here for them and that they should not hesitate to reach out.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you so much
Yeah,
for your
you're welcome.
time. Thank
Of
you
course.
so much for walking me through this
Yeah.
almost
I
8,000
should have
square
told you, but you got good shoes, so I should have told you to wear your walking shoes.
I did that
Yeah.
on purpose too. Like, nope, I better not put heels
Yeah.
on. So, but thank you so much. And I just continue to pray for you guys that the Lord will continue to lead and direct you and open every door that is needed and shut some doors
That's
that
right.
needs to be
Oh,
shut
yeah.
also.
At 100%. If it's not from him, I don't want anything to do with it.
Amen.
Yeah, that's right.
And just continue strength for you and your family, because it's
Oh, yeah. Oh, no, my
it's
husband has
not
to get
just
with me when I
yeah
come.
yeah
That's true.
you know. So yeah, bless you.
Thank you.
Bless
Thank you so much.
All right, you guys, thank y'all so much. Have a great day, and don't just have a great day, but make it a great day for somebody else.